Hello, thanks for clicking on the AkronNewsNow.com update today. I'm Lindsay McCoy. Here's a look at your top headlines. Closing arguments are scheduled for today in the Ashford-Thompson aggravated murder trial. Thompson faces the charges in the shooting death of Twinsburg officer Joshua McTarian during a traffic stop in 2008. The jury could get the case Wednesday and will be sequestered if they do not reach a verdict the first day. After repeatedly trying to get in touch with 73-year-old Clara Wilfong, relatives went to her Brown Street apartment on Friday afternoon where they found her dead on a bed. Also inside when relatives arrived was a male suspect who police say jumped from the second-story window and fled the scene shortly before 1 p.m. The suspect, who remains at large, is described as a black man between the ages of 35 and 45. He weighs between 125 to 150 pounds, and police say that he has a scar that looks like a Nike swoosh on the right side of his stomach, and they say he also has rotten teeth. Authorities have ruled her death as a homicide and says Wilfong was sexually assaulted. Anyone with any information is asked to contact police. A fire in the Streetsboro High School gymnasium will close the school for the remainder of the school year. The blaze broke out late Tuesday afternoon at the high school on Annandale Lane at around 5:30. Streetsboro School's Superintendent Linda T. Keller says the fire will close the school until further notice. No one was hurt in the blaze. In our ongoing fire department investigation in Akron, research shows a consistent relationship between resources deployed and fire safety. Last week we looked at fire engine response times for the Akron Fire Department and noted that the times had a little impact since the layoffs hit. AkronNewsNow.com's Tina Kaufman reports the findings of a recent study on the topic that shows there's a more important role to consider. And you can visit AkronNewsNow.com's local news section to read more about the investigation. The King has spoken to Larry King on the cusp of free agency. LeBron James taped a sit-down interview at his home in the Akron area. The segment is to run Friday on CNN. Other than his post-game interview, James has not talked to the media since the Cleveland Cavaliers were eliminated in the second round of the playoffs by the Boston Celtics. In more local sports, the state high school baseball championships will be contested this coming weekend at Huntington Park in Columbus. Only one Summit County team is involved in the state Final Four. The Walsh Jesuit Warriors, who were 29-1 this season, will take on Hebron Lakewood, who was 27-1 in the state semifinal Division II Friday night. It's at Huntington Park. Game time is set for 7 o'clock. Walsh were state champions in 2008, and they were runners-up in 2009. As we look at our Akron area forecast today, we have a good chance for thunderstorms, pop-up thunderstorms. It is pretty humid. As we look at the Akron area forecast right now, a high of 86 degrees, 40% chance for thunderstorms, but the chance becomes greater as we head into the evening hours. Thursday, a high of 78 degrees. Thunderstorms are likely with a 70% chance. As we look at our 5-day forecast, a high of 77 degrees, mostly sunny skies, so we'll get a break from all of this rain. Saturday, high of 80 degrees, a slight chance for thunderstorms, and Sunday, same goes. Slight chance for thunderstorms with a high of 77 degrees. Follow AkronNewsNow.com for the latest local news, online, on demand now, and remember, you can also check out our updates on Facebook and on Twitter, too. For AkronNewsNow.com, I'm Lindsay McCoy.